And the 3-1. Popped up. Castillo. Dropped the ball! He dropped the ball! Here comes Teixeira! And the Yankees win! Oh my goodness! He dropped the ball!
I don't believe in any curses.
100%.
I thought we're not talking about this.
Curse? I don't believe in that. It just loses, that's all it is.
Had a good growing up, had friends, roots for the Mets. He wasn't the Sambino then.
When the Sambino was young, he was very wild and hyperactive. Today they would probably give him medication.
The only time the Sambino ever got a victory was when he beat me up.
He was a pitcher for a while, as a teenager and a young adult. Left-handed batter, could hit the ball on occasion.
He would like to think that he was good at sports. Was he good? How good could you be with big, thick glasses?
He became a Met fan just like, because I was a Met fan. And it was good. He was a regular sports fan. He lived and died with our teams.
The curse of the Sambino, it's not just a recent thing. It's in the lores of...
It started when he was born.
He was a little bit of a loser, but not, along with all other Met fans, you have to know. That was our MO.
I think that losing mentality just sort of stuck with him. The guy who went and gave it his all, but never got the 100% win, you know what I mean?
I think the Mets represent failure, disappointment. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Meet the Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets.
Growing up, the Yankees were the most dominant team. I'm born in '88. They won every year or every other year or every couple of years. And I always got a big kick out of the fact that my dad and my uncle, my grandfather were a Met fan. And,
I think it's, you can't have expectations when you root for the Mets.
People like that, we have to, feel bad for them. We have to love them. They get a little misdirected.
Well, the Yankees have 27 world championships under their belts right now. I think that speaks for itself.
My son, of course, followed his father, and he was a Met fan for the longest time. And they were losing. And the Yankees were winning. And I used to tell him, why don't you just go with the winning team? So a few years ago he decided, well, the Yankees are winning, I'm going to be a Yankee fan. He became a Yankee fan. He bought a Yankee hat, he put a Yankee shirt, everything Yankee. Guess what? The Yankees start losing. They haven't won since. Ridiculous.
I think that Alan Franco and the rest of the Yankee fans on the beach bullied him into it.
My side of the story is that you have to stick with your team. He was a Met fan all his life. I told him we don't accept converts. It's not that simple. He would have to go through testing to see if he's worthy of becoming a Yankee fan.
When I found out that the Sambino switched from a Met fan to a Yankee fan, I think I went through something like the 5 steps of grief, denial and betrayal, whatever comes after that.
I honestly had to have a drink.
But since the Sambino has come on board, it's all turned to mush.
Don't be a winner picker, Sambino. Just go back to your old team.
His calling in life is to be the root for losers.
I think he is still a closet fan, a closet Met fan.
He's embarrassed about the curse. He's embarrassed that they can't win. Even when the Yankees are terrible, the Yankees still beat the Mets.
So right now, every true Met fan should pray that Sambino stays in hiding as a Yankee fan. Because that means we're going to win next year, and he's our only hope.
I'd say stay in hiding for a while. Change your name, change your dress, hair color, everything for a while, because there are a lot of angry Yankee fans. I believe it trickles all the way up to management.
It's about time you give up on the Yankees. You're going nowhere with them. They win a couple of times. It's It's going to be years before they get good again. Come back to the Mets, they're on the way up.
Sambino, it never really broke the news to you. For years you've been under the impression that it was your calling to be a Met fan, based on a, pasuk in the at the end of the Torah that you had understood for years, and I didn't have the heart to really break it to you. The pasuk says that Moshe says, "Umut bahar." You thought it said "umet bahar," and you figured that it's talking about the Mets, and then it says, "Ka'asher met Aharon," just like Aharon. Now, Met really means died, and you thought it meant Aharon was a Met fan. And I didn't have the heart to break it to you. Finally, you figured it out. I broke it to you years later. You converted to be a Yankee fan. I'm respectfully asking you go back to being a Met fan.
Why Sammy Terzi's so jealous? One, the best logo. Two, follow me. You gotta play Yankee music. When we're doing this, get Yankee music and put it in there. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, the Sandman! When you win 3 in a row. How many World Series did the Mets win? Yankees won 3 in a row. Rivera and Posada. Wow, you could only dream, Sammy, dream, or is that a nightmare? History. Eat your heart out, Sam. Had it? Oops.